Next week is National Consumer Protection Week, and here to talk about the things you can do to protect yourself, including shredding those documents, which they'll be providing free services for, is Scott Cooke. He's the Communications Director with the South Carolina Department of Consumer Affairs. Scott, why is shredding those bank statements or other information so important for people to do?
Yeah, we know we all kind of keep a hold of a lot of different documents, and they may be things that you just keep on for many years. And I know I've got a closet full of old tax files and things like that myself. So it's kind of useful, once or twice a year, just kind of grab those things and just kind of consciously go through them and see, what do I still need? What's old? What can I throw out? And you want to do that just because they have a lot of information on it. They have like social security numbers, addresses. In some cases, you may even write down some financial document information, like your account numbers and things like that. So it's really just kind of important to keep it from falling into other people's hands. So it's great just to kind of go through that and decide, it's time to get rid of this stuff.
And shredding probably obviously is the best way because you really make sure no one can grab a hold of that information out of a trash can or dumpster. You are providing shredding events around this state. I know you've got one coming up on Hilton Head Island. Can you tell us about that? It's later in the month.
Yeah, that one's going to be Friday, March 29th, and that's going to be at the USC Beaufort Hilton Head campus. It's kind of important to note that it is the Hilton Head campus. But they bring in a couple of different shred trucks, and it's really great. They, we'll do 3 bags or 3 boxes per vehicle that comes through. We have it set up as a drive-through. You don't have to get out of your car or anything. We'll just grab them right out of the car for you. They throw it in the truck right there, and they shred it on site. And it's, doing all the cross shredding and multiple things. There's really not much left of that paper after it goes through their trucks. It's Shred 360. They come out and partner with us for these events, so it's a great thing. And it, like I said, they do it all right there on site. They throw everything in big boxes or in big containers, and they'll lift it up in the truck and shred it all right there. You can hear those trucks humming and shredding that documents, all day long.
I love the fact that you help people by grabbing the stuff out of the trunk or back of their car and taking care of it. Now, it's 11 to 2, correct, on the 29th?
Yes, 11 to 2 on Friday, March 29th.
Now, to let people know, you offer, the Department of Consumer Affairs, you offer a lot of free webinars, all, geared towards consumer protection. Can you tell us or give us an idea of what topics you cover?
Yeah, well, in March, we're going to do a lot of things to kind of help prevent identity theft, prevent scams, and we're doing some kind of general consumer knowledge things about consumer protection laws, about privacy, what businesses need to do, kind of what your rights are as an individual, how your information needs to be protected. One that we're going to be doing next week on Wednesday is about security breaches and kind of what happens if you're a victim of a security breach. We know these things happen pretty frequently. I know I've been a victim of a security breach myself with one of the financial companies that, I use. So we really kind of look at that and walk people through steps that they might want to consider if they start to get those notices. And we also want people to know they can go to consumer.sc.gov. We have information posted when we get notified by businesses about security breaches. We post that information on our website so you can read those notices and make sure the things that you get in the mail about them are legit, because we all tell people don't trust everything you get. So we put those notices on our website so people can go back and forth and kind of look at what they might get in the mail and what we get and make sure they kind of match up and are the same thing.
I mean, that's great. It's a free service. Again, the website is, and we've got it up on the screen, but can you give it one more time?
Yeah, consumer.sc.gov, and we've put all our information about our webinars and our shred events and all of those things on there. Like I said, we're going to be doing multiple webinars throughout the month. We've got another one on Thursday about HOAs in the law, so that's one of those that we got more than 500 complaints last year brought into our office regarding HOAs. So we'll kind of go over kind of what your rights are if you're in an HOA, kind of how the complaint process works with us, and just kind of what you can do if you're having issues like that.
Great. Scott Cooke, as always, we really appreciate your time, and thank you for joining us on this edition of the WHHI News.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we'll find out about the upcoming programs at the Morris Center for Lowcountry Heritage in Ridgeland. Don't go away.